So when you came to Aquinas, what were you worried about? Do you remember?
I think one of the first things I was most worried about was finding where my classes were. I wasn't super familiar with any of the buildings or how to get around inside of them. I've been on campus before, but I hadn't been inside the buildings too much. So it was a little bit of a difficult transition when you're going into a new building and you don't know what a room number means. So that was probably one of the most difficult things for me. I would also say just the idea of the workload at Aquinas. I wasn't sure how classes would pan out according to how much work a professor would give. I know in high school I had a fairly large amount of work. I took AP classes, I was an honors student, so I wasn't sure if the level of rigor would be the same from my high school to college.
Well, you've been here 3 years, so you have clearly figured some things out. So first of all, that part about finding your way around, how did you figure it out?
Yeah, so a great way for me was just talking to people. So asking a professor if I was headed to a new class, just saying, hi, I'm not really sure how to get there. Can you help me with the room numbers? And I think an upperclassman explained it to me really well. They said, depending on what floor you're on, that's the level of classroom. So if it's 100 level, like room 102, that would be on the first floor, or room 210, that would be on the second floor. So after that, it was a lot easier to figure out where I was going because I had some people who were willing to help me find out where I was supposed to go.
Does campus seem as big now as it did when you started?
Not at all. I don't think campus seems as big just because of the time I've spent here and realizing that there's really not too many buildings where classes take place. So you're either going to be in the academic building, Albertus, in the Art and Music Center. So there's lots of different places, but there aren't as many as, say, like a big university. So it's not that difficult to find what building you're supposed to go to.
And I think the longer you're here, the more you realize, oh, it's not as complicated as it seems. So how about the workload? I am really curious. How did it seem compared to high school for you?
So I personally am a double major and minor, so that seems a little bit scary. I'm doing education and theater, so I was a little bit worried about the workload. I went to a college prep private high school, so I think that the transition for me wasn't too terribly bad. I'm sure it differs from school to school, high school you go to. But I would say that the workload did increase, especially because I do have that double major and minor. But I would say that just because that workload does increase doesn't mean that it's impossible to do. It's definitely doable. We have resources to help students out, and we definitely have professors and faculty, staff members that are willing to help you no matter what.
So you have a double major and a minor. Did you come in planning to do those things? Did you have it all worked out, or did you figure some of it out as you were going?
I did not have it all figured out when I came to college. I knew that I wanted to do something in education and something with theater, but I wasn't really sure how that would pan out. So I definitely think that it took a lot of time to actually declare and figure out this is what I want to do. It wasn't until my junior year that I actually declared my full majors and minor. So it takes time, and it's okay that if you come in and you're undecided or you have some interests in some area, but you're not 100% sure where that's going to take you.
Does anyone ever say theater? Why are you majoring in theater?
Yeah, a lot of times people are asking me, why are you doing theater? You can't have a career in that. Or, but for me, it's a lot about how can I use theater to do what I want. So for me, I really enjoy directing and being more behind the scenes. I enjoy being in productions and things like that, but I think that the skills that you learn in theater are really important.
What are professors like?
Professors are great. I know that wherever you go, there's going to be professors that you love and professors that you may not get along with, and that's okay. You're going to find people anywhere with that same situation. Personally, I find that professors are extremely helpful and very open, especially if you need extra help. You can go to office hours where you can go and talk to the professors one-on-one or in a small group and get extra help if you need it. I know that the professors have been really understanding, especially with all of the changes and going virtually online a lot of the times. That can be a little bit scary, and all of our professors have been extremely helpful, extremely understanding, and I think that translates in and outside of the classroom. I would say, if I was going to talk to my freshman self, I would say that everything's going to be okay, everything's fine. I know it's a brand new environment, totally new people you're around, different teachers, different professors, but it's going to be okay. You're going to have new experiences, you're going to have new classes that you're going to take, and that's totally fine. And if you want to branch out and try something different, take a class that you wouldn't normally take, or be involved in something that you wouldn't normally be involved in, that's totally fine. And I know that the transition might be a little bit weird, and that things might end up being virtual, it might be in person, and it's going to be different. And I think different is okay, and we're going to get through this all together, no matter what.
The Aquinas Advantage Center comprises of all of those experiential learning opportunities, such as internships, study away, student research, all of those things that really just help you to get to that future career. As the Director of Career Services, my role is to work with students and alumni to discover their path along the way. College is a place to discover and to explore. Students who participate in all of these experiential learning opportunities that we have at the Advantage Center land more successfully upon graduation than their peers. And we have data to back that up. According to the First Destination survey, for the third year in a row, Aquinas College was over 95% of our students were either in a career, graduate school, military, or service organization. That's well above the national average of 82%. At Aquinas College, we provide a Catholic liberal arts education with a global perspective, emphasizing career preparation focused on leadership and service to others. As a community, we've experienced so many challenges, and one of the things that really helps to navigate those challenges is the critical thinking, the cultural competency, the written, oral, rhetoric, communication skills that you develop through taking all of those different liberal arts courses. And that's why we do it. We really want you to develop those world-ready skills, those career competency skills that employers are looking for in the workplace. You know, jobs are changing so rapidly now that students need to be ready for careers that might not have been invented yet. One of the things that's really an interesting thing about how our office in the Career Services office and really the Advantage Center partners with your academic programs is that those opportunities to question and learn from a variety of different formats and a variety of different skills and areas help you to discover vocational callings and careers. Did you know that Aquinas is the only institution in West Michigan to require a career development course upon graduation? The course, called Career and Self-Awareness, is typically offered during your first year at Aquinas College, and it's followed by other opportunities such as internships and our capstone course, Career Decision Making and Implementation, that really provides a holistic support for student success. So we say here in the Advantage Center, come early, come often, see us, partner with us, because we really want to walk alongside you. Landing a good job after college can really feel like a daunting process, but research shows that actually it's kind of a simple formula. Each semester, do your best, get good grades, participate with as many experiences as possible, join student organizations, be a part of service learning, internships, student research, all of those different hands-on experiential learning opportunities really help you to discover who you are. But it also helps to have a little bit more information so you know where you're going. That's why we have a program called Pathway U. The Pathway U assessment, this is an online platform that uses scientific algorithms to match your interests and values with potential careers and majors that fit you best. The main goal of Pathway U is to help you discover what brings you joy, meaning, and purpose in your life. And the career team is here to help you discover that along the way.
Hi, welcome to Aquinas College. I'm so glad that you're here. You know, whether or not you know what you want to do with the rest of your life, maybe you've known since you were 6 years old, or you have absolutely zero idea, you're all in the right place. We are here to walk alongside you and help you with your journey. One of my biggest regrets about my college experience is that I didn't study away, and you have so many opportunities to do that here. You can go to Ireland, England, France, Germany, Italy, or Poland for a semester or summer. There are also many short-term study away programs that you can take advantage of led by faculty members, or do a service trip to Peru or the Dominican Republic. Whatever you choose, I hope that you will find an adventure along the way. Another amazing opportunity that you should definitely think about participating in is an internship. An internship can prepare you for a number of different careers and give you a taste of what it's like to work outside of the campus. We've had students intern in the smallest of businesses to large global operations like Steelcase, BDO, but also the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce and the West Michigan Environmental Action Council. We also participate in the Disney College program, so if you're a big Disney fan, you can spend an entire semester there while earning credits. And we also participate in the Washington Internship Institute. Whether or not you're interested in politics, Washington, D.C. is a lively, exciting place to do an internship. We are here to walk alongside you and be sure that you have a fulfilling life full of passion and joy. So come and visit us when it's safe to do so in the Advantage Center, and until then you can make an appointment online. And we hope to see you very soon.